Hi everyone. Thank you for visiting our channel. So a quick overview of the model. In the Contents tab you can see the structure of the model, and by clicking on any of the headlines to be redirected to the relevant worksheet. On the Timing tab you are able to do two things: select the scenario and/or adjust the sensitivities on sales, OPEX, and working capital, and secondly feed the general information for the model such as model name, timeline of the model and currency conventions. Additionally, there is a description of the color coding of the model in the same tab. Inputs are always depicted with a yellow fill and blue letters. Call-ups, that is direct links from other cells, are filled in blue and blue letters, while calculations are depicted with white fill and black characters. There is also a color coding for the various tabs of the model. Yellow tabs are mostly assumptions tabs, gray tabs are calculations tabs, blue tabs are outputs tabs, that is effectively results or graphs, and finally light blue tabs are admin tabs, for example, the cover page, contents, and checks. Moving on to the Inputs tab, you can adjust the various assumptions of the model based on the specifications and requirements of your business. So effectively you can adjust macroeconomic assumptions, taxes, including income taxes, income tax losses, tax payable and value-added tax, room revenues, occupied rooms and room rates, food and beverage revenues, and other revenues, as well as their respective cost. Going forward you can adjust non-current assets, capex, as well as their depreciation schedule, the working capital assumptions, inventory, receivables, and payables, can also be adjusted accordingly, and finally the financing assumptions of the business, whether these are debt or equity financed. On the Calculation tab, all calculations are performed instantly without the need of an Excel macro. Additionally, feel free to adjust the weighted average cost of capital assumptions in the relevant tab. On the Financial Statements tabs you can see the resulting income statement, balance sheet, as well as the cash flow of the company and/or project. In the Valuation tab, the valuation of the company is performed, first by calculating free cash flow to the firm and then concluding to an equity value for the company and the relevant sensitivity table. Don't forget that you can adjust the weighted average cost of capital and growth rate to perpetuity in the sensitivity table manually by changing the yellow cells. The most important business and financial KPIs are presented in the Summary tab by using some graphical representations. For example, revenue per available room and revenue per occupied room, as well as a number of other financial metrics from valuation to profitability, working capital, and debt. Finally, the Checks tab, where the most critical checks are aggregated in this page. Whenever you see an error message in any page, you should consult this page to see where the error is coming from. The aggregated check of the model is also depicted in every tab in column A. And that's it. Thank you for your time.